Welcome to the Popish Plot. I'm Nate.
I'm Jessica.
And I'm Mike.
And today we're here with more Catholics in Space!
Because this is our summer of space.
Mm-hmm. Yep. This time I got kind of a sneaky threefer.
Woo!
Because we're discussing one main person whose siblings also were somewhat connected to
dun, dun, dun.
And as far as I know, no one in this group is a Jesuit.
Man.
No, I'm a little disappointed by that.
They're all women. No, there's a boy in there.
Yeah. But we have...
There's no second order of Jesuits.
Yes, sadly. Although there was one woman who technically, like, at the beginning almost was, but still.
So today we're talking about Agnes Mary Clerke.
Mm-hmm.
Agnes was born February 10th, 1842 in Skibbereen, County Cork, Ireland.
Okay, that's awesome.
I want to go to Skibbereen. Then died January 20th, 1907 in London, England.
She was an astronomer, a historian, and a writer known for the book A Popular History of Astronomy during the 19th century. And her work in new astronomy was known as astrophysics.
Yeah, now it's astrophysics.
Yeah, then it was the new astronomy.
Yes. Her book was so popular because she kept revising it as more information came up, so that it was, up to date.
Listen, we all went to college. We understand. There's always a new edition you have to buy.
Yes.
I'm really curious about reading A Popular History of Astronomy during the 19th century. That is a whole title. It's not A Popular History of Astronomy that was written during the 19th century. Mm-hmm. It was the 19th century's history.
Well, I'm torn.
Popular history of astronomy.
Because, like, on the one hand, I totally agree with you. On the other hand, it's going to be way out of date.
That's going to be way out of date.
Like, it'll be accurate of what astronomy was in the 19th century.
I just find, history is not my thing. I'm a numbers guy, surprisingly though, not a dates guy.
Mm-hmm. But anyway,
so a popular history is like, to me, is just there's something about it that just doesn't make sense. It's like hot cold.
All right. But anyway, she had an older sister named Ellen Mary and a younger brother named Aubrey St. John. And they were both also involved in the study of astronomy.
Interesting. When you have St. John as a name, it's often pronounced St. John. It's weird.
What? I mean, in their Irish, maybe it's St. Shane.
Sean. St. Sean.
But anyway, she was interested in space from an early age.
Who wasn't?
She used her father's telescope and began writing a history of astronomy at age 15.
Impressive. Especially because it's very cloudy in Ireland, but still.
At age 25, her and her sister traveled to Italy, where she lived for years and studied science, languages, and more.
Yeah, like, there was a list of the languages. Apparently, like, she wrote, edited, or otherwise worked in about 5 different languages during her lifetime.
Mm-hmm. Well, also important to note that in her lifetime, Italian was not yet a standard language. They had much more of the regional dialects.
Yeah, but it was more, she did,
Yes.
I don't know if she actually spoke Gaelic, but, English, Spanish, Latin, Portuguese, I think Greek even.
Nice.
Now, in 1877, or when she was 35, she moved to London and wrote articles on astronomy and scientists for a number of publications, including the Edinburgh Review, the Encyclopedia Britannica, and the Catholic Encyclopedia.
Nice. She and her brother were founding members of the British Astronomical Association. She was also an honorary member of the Royal Astronomical Society and received the Actonian Prize from the Royal Institution.
Yes, and she was an honorary member because at that time, women weren't technically members. Like, she was, like, I think the 4th or 5th female that was given an honorary membership.
Yeah, but she had the most membership that a woman could at her time.
Yeah.
There's a crater on the moon named Clerke after her.
So we found a crater that was not named after a Jesuit.
Yes.
There had to be at least one.
Yep. The Royal Astronomical Society in 2017 made the Agnes Clerke Medal for the history of astronomy or geophysics in honor of her.
Nice.
Yes.
And these are the things I know. These are the things I know.
Yes. Although she was not in any way, put in religious life. Apparently, both her and her older sister stayed single their entire life, spending their life devoted to science and the biographies of scientists, because that was a big part of it. Is she would write about all these scientists with the knowledge of the science to properly explain what they were doing.
Nice. Well, and, some people are called to that. I don't know if they were formally consecrated, but consecrated virgins.
I mean, at that time, I don't think it was done, because there was a big length of church history where it was like nothing official.
But it was informal.
Yeah.
But a single-minded pursuit of what they wanted to do. Mm-hmm. And once again, just illustrating the fact that there are many ways to God. Obviously, the only mediator between man and God is the Lord Jesus Christ, but he is the truth, and there are many ways that we encounter him. Some of us through astronomy, others through high-level mathematics, others through poetry. Mm-hmm. Good on you, Agnes. Mm-hmm. Well done.
And siblings, because they also did stuff. But, she was like the most sciencey of them.
And Ellen and Aubrey. Good job, everybody.
Good jobs all around.
All right.
Do you know, is the crater Clerke named specifically for her? Could one argue that it's named also after the others?
It was stated in the research that was named for her. It might be something where, like clearly the medal that's named with her first name is definitely her. But given that her brother was also part of the association and her sister also, I believe, wrote stuff, it could be like, we'll name it after Agnes, but we'll pick the last name so that way it's kind of the whole family.
Maybe there's like a sub-crater we could call Aubrey.
So go down below and let us know what you thought of of Agnes Clerke.
Scientist.
Not that we know of.
Of Agnes Mary Clerke.
She's in heaven, she's the same.
And her siblings. Or tell us about some other notable Catholic scientists, particularly in the field of space, that you would like to get recognized.
If you could find one that was from Ohio, that would be extra fun, because everyone knows that astronauts come from Ohio, because the best way to get as far away from Ohio as possible is to go to space.
Yeah, so I don't know that they had any before space travel was invented. And they'll realize, we can get away.
Yeah.
While you're down there, make sure to hit the like button, the subscribe, the bell next to it. And remember, as always, until next time, to live your faith.
Love your faith.
Share that love.